We are facing new wars with new veterans. And new challenges require new strategy and a new movement. That is where IAVA comes in. The mission is to better the lives of Iraq and Afghanistan veterans and their families. IAVA. Stronger together. We are a 21st century grassroots veterans organization utilizing the full power of the internet, the media, and local volunteers to shape public policy, promote awareness, and unite civilians and veterans around the country to make a difference. IAVA supports hundreds of events each year, including job fairs, care package parties, Pat's Run in memory of fallen hero Pat Tillman, the 4th of July event on the deck of the USS Midway, a special night for the troops with MTV, and Veterans Day parades nationwide.
It was amazing to be a part of the Veterans Day parade. Thank you for your service. When I come back, I can't wait to see all the great things the IAVA has done.
When I was able to finally realize what actually was going on with me and get the help that I needed, my life completely turned around.
IAVA has also been a force in the media, on almost every network, newspaper, and magazine.
Iraq and Afghanistan veterans taking matters into their own hands.
In Washington today, some veterans turned out to fight one more battle for a new GI Bill.
Thousands of veterans who fought in Iraq and Afghanistan now fighting to get their old jobs back.
People are violating these USERRA laws that are in place. We would like to see action taken against them.
Tom Tarantino, Stephen Taylor, walking the halls of Capitol Hill to make sure Congress understands that veterans are struggling in the economic downturn.
I got lucky. I can only imagine for the people that are really facing it, facing the end of the rope and figuring out what their options are.
There's a huge disconnect with the people that my best friends, my family, and that was the toughest part is, becoming connected with them again.
We always take care of our own, and I think that's what inspires me, and that's what inspires all the veterans who are part of our organization to keep driving on.
Every day you're in danger. Every day you're trying to make sure that everyone around you stays alive, and that certainly takes a toll.
Leal looked up the organization online, Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America. He found his calling.
What we need to do is what we did in World War II and Korea, invest in these soldiers, invest in these veterans, and they're going to be our leaders.
IAVA is a powerhouse in Washington, D.C., with a robust legislative agenda and a permanent presence on Capitol Hill.
There are 25,000 plus people that have gone and signed on for the Lanes Evans bill.
We partnered up with them to do an online campaign. This is for the soldiers. Excellent. And this is a petition of 25,000.
All right, well, let's get that bill passed.
Yes, sir.
All right, we appreciate you very much. Thank you so much.
In addition, IAVA has had numerous members testifying before Congress, issued hard-hitting congressional report cards, organized rallies on Capitol Hill, the annual Storm the Hill legislative campaign, and spearheaded the historic passage of the 21st century GI Bill.
This process in enacting this new GI Bill and pushing it forward has been long and has been difficult. The veteran service organizations have come together to say this is a time for change. They have reached out to Iraq and Afghanistan veterans as a whole and said, how can we help?
A new GI Bill is headed for the Senate after passing in the House by a wide margin yesterday.
And the IAVA was great in terms of helping us. We brought people together because it was the right thing, to recognize those who have earned the respect and the admiration of people in their country.
Thank you for what you've done. You've been the political cavalry for us.
Now, every veteran of Iraq and Afghanistan can afford to go to college. Today, IAVA is helping veterans use this benefit with the best online resource, newgibill.org. And by partnering with the very highly respected Ad Council, IAVA launched the largest veterans outreach campaign in American history, addressing the challenges veterans face when they return home from combat. This multi-year TV, print, and radio campaign directs veterans to communityofveterans.org, the first online social network exclusively for Iraq and Afghanistan veterans. And the recently launched campaign, supportyourvet.org, empowers the friends and families of vets to help them transition from combat to civilian life. From Dallas to Tampa, Baghdad to Boston, IAVA empowers veterans and civilians alike to connect to the new veterans movement. With your help, we are creating the next greatest generation, and we hope you will stand with us. It doesn't matter if you are Republican or Democrat, pro-war or anti-war. We all have a moral obligation to support the men and women who have served. Every single American can support the new veterans movement. Together, we can make history and show the world that we are truly stronger together.